All right, everybody, I think we're live. Sorry about that. No, get out. Give me a second. A weird technical night tonight. I'm just checking everything is working, and it appears to be. So I will get everything going, and how are we looking? Have we got a scoreboard? Oh, let me make sure the scoreboard's set now that I think about it. Bear with me, peeps. It's been so wild. Right. I might have just missed everything I actually needed to do because okay, good. No, at least that's set. We're on the right stream at least. Let me make sure we got the right scoreboard. No, that's just not what I wanted at all. How is everyone doing? I am absolutely heartbroken after England find another way to lose a rugby match that we probably should have won, but seems to be my life these days. Right, so we don't actually have that much longer till the game due to the bit of delay. So we will. Well, first of all, I'm going to share. Everything looks good. Cool. Okay, so we'll go into a quick preview. We're probably going to have to blitz through this due to the game starting in about 9 minutes. I'm quite excited for this game because any game Fiji is involved in is always it's quite exciting. And the last game I commentated on with Fiji, they beat Australia, I think. Or did I do the No, I think I did the Portugal game actually. Thinking about it, in which Portugal beat them, so that was wild. The World Cup with Fiji was fucking awesome. Yeah, so this match falls outside of the test window, which means that all the France-based Fijian stars are unavailable for this game. However, the Fijian Drua consists almost entirely of players from the Pacific, Super Rugby Pacific side, and has been crucial in development of the Fijian team. Are all available. So actually, it might be a good thing. It might be a positive for them. They're going to obviously face a loaded Scotland side. However, they are missing Blair Kinghorn, Ben White, and Finn Russell due to the restrictions. So that might play a part in Fiji having a good chance at this game. I think. Let's see. So the idea is that the game will be one up front, and I think this will be interesting because Scotland not only have a strong scrum, but Fiji are quite strong themselves. They're missing Botia, obviously, which is a sore one for them. I mean, Levani Botia is nuts. I think Fiji of the recent times and years. I mean, obviously what was that? Their scrum off. Oh, what's his name? Ravava? I think it might be Ravava. No, sorry, Frank Lamani has been prone to a yellow card or a red card here and there. Other than that, they're a lot more consistent with their oh Christ discipline. A lot more consistent with their discipline, which has been good for them. They've put in some really good showings in in the last few years. Their World Cup, as we know, was fantastic. And just so many positives from that World Cup for Fiji. Sorry, I was just turning my screen around a bit so that I could see it a little better. So Sione Tuipulotu will skipper Scotland in this game for the first time, which is quite important. There you go, that's all sorted now. 113 people watching. Nice. And let's be honest, I think in fairly short period of time, we'll probably see the two Tuipulotu brothers in the midfield for Scotland, which will be ew. It's going to be disgusting. But okay, so let's go through. We've only got 6 minutes, so we should probably get through the sides. I will start with the home team. So we'll start with Scotland. Pierce Schoeman, Ewan Ashman, and Xander Fagerson make up the front row. Grant Gilchrist and Scott Cummins in the lock partnership. Matt Fagerson, Rory Darge, and Jack Dempsey in the back row. Ali Price, Adam Hastings make up the 9-10 axis, obviously with Finn Russell and Blair Kinghorn away. Also, what's quite interesting there is that the other guy, I can't remember his name, the Healy, I think his name is, the ginger. He's not playing. He's not even on the bench. Or is he? No, he's not. At number 11, we got Duan van der Merwe, Sione Tuipulotu at 12, captaining the side. Hugh Jones at 13. Darcy Graham, who I would actually argue is one of the best wings in world rugby, at 14. And Kyle Rowe at 15. And then onto their bench, we got Dylan Richardson, Sharks player. So looking forward to see how he goes. Rory Sutherland, Darcy Ray, Max Williamson, Gregor Brown, Jamie Doby, Tom Jordan, and Stafford McDowell. Stafford McDowell is a pretty big specimen of a man. Now, the Fijian names, some of these people I don't know and I've never commentated on, so give me a moment. So we've got Hetet at number 1, to Ikaniveri at number 2, who is also the captain. I really like Ikaniveri. He's really good. Samuela Tawake at 3, Nasila Silla at 4, and Rotui Solia at 5. Darren Alagi at 6, Salawa at 7, Kanakaivata at 8, Frank Lamani at 9. And crucially, they do have Caleb Muntz for this game. And he is certainly a 10 that they drastically need to keep in their side. He is so good. Longani Masi at 11, Tabuavao at 12, Vota at 13, Karawelevu at 14, and Ravula at 15. And then onto the bench, we've got Dolakoto at 16, Natave at 17, Korajuajua at 18, 19 is Voce Voce, or Voce Voce, Mira Mira at 20, Kuravoli at 21, Valatini, that is Camueli Valatini at 22, and Wakanalaga at 23. Don't forget, this game is at Murrayfield. We are due for kickoff in about 3 minutes. We've got Craig Evans as the referee. Assistant referees in Christoph Ridley and Luke Ramos. And then we have Brett Cronin as the TM. Oh, I'm just going to make sure I can get the stream up. So if you give me unos minutos, just so I can make sure that I've got the stream going. The national anthems will be going on soon. In fact, they're probably going on now. I have to get the black. In fact, I kind of like their white kit too. Oh, we got the time job is spend all of my money on rugby kits. It's just what I want to do. I want like so many different rugby kits. I want Chile, I want England, I want Italy, I want Fiji. I just want so many. I'll get a South African one too. Do let me know if the light is a bit blurry or if the camera's a bit blurry. It probably is. And if it is, do give me a shout, and I will try and make that a bit. Look, this is coming from Edinburgh, and I think I'm supporting Fiji, but that's probably me as an England fan, in all honesty, which you probably have realised by now is an incredibly painful thing for me. Don't forget to, while we just wait for the game to get underway, do not forget to check out BitDefender, our ever loyal sponsor in the global leader in cyber security. We have had a rebranding as well. We hope you like that. It's looking very fresh, very clean, and it's exciting. Exciting things going on behind the scenes. Old Stevenage has been quite busy. Okay, so it's Armstrong Reveal at the back. Oh, this is a decent Fiji side. I am very, very excited for this little matchup here. The teams are on the field, so I'm not going to run and go get a beer. I'll get one at halftime. Just having a look at the bench at the moment. I'm sure you can all hear me, as I've had no complaints in the chat just yet. If you're any of the regulars in the chat at the moment, do give me a shout. Here we got a guy wearing a Doddy Weir hat. That is a cool coloured tartan. Delivering the ball to the starting centre field spot. I like the Scotland kit with the little Scotland flag here. Oh, that's nice. God, now I need another kit. I'm going to have like all the international teams kits. I'll probably have to get more Blacks kits. The only like international kit I just do not want at all is Australia. I think it's really fucking boring. I just don't like it. But I'm also not much of a fan of like orangey yellow. To be honest, burns orange yellow. Also, a key member of the Fijian squad who is not able to play today is obviously their long-standing captain, the centre, and I cannot think of his name. Oh, I can picture him so clearly, but I can't picture his name. But he's playing at Toulon Racing. He's one of those. If you tell you what, if you remember his name, please do put it in the comments. There's a picture of Craig Evans. Yeah, the number 13 who was playing throughout the World Cup, the captain. Let me know his name because I cannot remember it right now. Fiji have the kickoff, and they'll be playing left to right, live from Scottish Gas Murrayfield. Fiji kick just outside the 22, and I think that's taken in by Dodge. Price is going to recycle here. Pretty solid on the back line, but the forwards will be a constant threat of who the hell I know. Because Dodge, Dempsey, and them, I always get them confused. Price with a box kick early, just making sure that territory brings play up to Scotland's 10-meter line, but it will be a Fijian line out. Now, Fiji have always had a good line out, but of late, they've been fairly poor. They do take their first line out cleanly. Here is the scrum off in, not Botia, Christ, I can't remember his name now. Frank Lamani. Fiji trying a wraparound move with their fullback. Is that Armstrong Ravula? I think it is. Scotland really trying to compete for that ball. It's not. It was Ravalva. It kind of varies, just kind of going straight to deck there as he loses his feet. Good carry from the forwards. Here we go. Caleb Muntz whips it wide. Fijian has to back into it, and that is the number 5. I'm going to get the team sheets up because otherwise I will not be able to remember. There we go. Cool. Another good carry from Canaveri. Lamani. Muntz holds it. Goes behind. Oh, it's not a good pass in the backfield. John's through. He's got a kick on it, but they managed to get back through Tabuaval. And it's a penalty early for Scotland. Holding on. And Fiji, that was poor from Fiji. That behind the back pass was not good. And they put themselves under huge unnecessary pressure there. Hastings, is he going to go for poles? Or will they try and go for no, it looks like Scotland's going to try and take the initiative and go for the line. Don't forget this team is practically the entire Fijian Drua side, so they should have a lot of cohesion, but they're not used to playing at international level. That's the difference. Not together anyway. So Scotland kick to the corner. Ashman will have the line out throw about 10 meters from the Fijian line. Scotland get an early try here. They'll be in a very good position. Ashman's got it at the back. Probably going to have to break off soon. Waiting for the commit. No, it's too close to the line there. So, number 3, and that is Tawaka. He has to come off. Price whips it to Hastings. Hastings out the back. Oh, and Jones is through. Hugh Jones, he's got tackled. Gets back to his feet before Frank Lamani gets another tackle. Price gets it to Skuman. Skuman is upended. Strong Fijian defense there. Price. Ferguson. He's within 4 meters. Price. Dodge. Sorry, Dempsey. Dempsey's the 8. Dodge is the 6. Is it? No, Dodge is the 7. Ferguson's the 6. Price recycling. Scotland not really. Oh, there we go. 3 meters out of Scotland. 2 meters out. Trying to bruise it up with their forwards. Advantage advantage for Scotland. And Ferguson. I think Ferguson's got there. No. Referee says short. Scotland looking for the try. Not there yet. But surely they must get there soon. Good defense from Fiji, although they're still playing under. It's going to go to Johan van der Merwe. No, it's not. Oh, that could be an early yellow card. Oh, no, I think it was a valid interception challenge. So, let's see this pass. Oh, yeah, no, fair. He hasn't tried to slap that down. It's straight off his chest. Oh, no, he could have got that, so that's fair. I think he could have intercepted that. That was a realistic chance for an intercept. But it will be a penalty for a previous infringement. The referee is looking at it. I think that's a valid chance for an intercept there. Yeah, and he was going for the intercept too. I think that's fair. He doesn't swipe at it. Yeah, no, that's an attempted intercept. Referee's going to give it yellow. I disagree. But it is. It looks like it'll be Frank Lamani. See what I mean? Oh, I disagree. I don't think that should be a yellow card. It will be a yellow card. Frank Lamani is going to get another yellow card. Sorry, I disagree with that. I think he was in a very valid position to get an intercept there. That I disagree with. What do you guys think? Do you think that was a yellow card? Do you think that was a harsh call? I think Ireland will beat New Zealand by 20. Sorry, man. Do you mind explaining the restrictions on the Scottish players? So I think it's because this is not in the international window, so they're still locked into their club. So Finn Russell's at Bath, and he's locked into that. Semir Adraja's over in France, so he can't play either. You hate the new logo. What for who? For Fiji, or is it for who are you talking about? Fiji must be. So Scotland. I tell you what, they've stolen the ball through Duran Alagi. Caleb Muntz is going to take it and kick it downfield. It's not a fantastic kick, but he does at least find a little bit of relief. Scotland doing what England didn't do, which is what. Yeah, that card was ridiculous. I don't agree with that at all, Evan. Just like you say. Fiji, look. Oh, Scotland trying to run up the middle. Hugh Jones bouncing off the big number 8, Kanai Kaivata. And another penalty to Scotland. Ali Price thinking of taking it quickly. Decides not to. I imagine they'll probably take a shot here. Yes, so because this fixture falls outside the international window, which is surprising considering England just played New Zealand. Um, I think you see, this is what annoys me. How is that a yellow card, and what Caleb Clark did is not a yellow card? How? That makes zero sense to me. How that was a yellow card when he was in a realistic position to intercept it and almost did. Caleb Clark literally just went like that. Like the consistency is just abysmal, and it took 4 off the ball tackles for them to get a yellow card. Like, no, it was nuts. Fiji almost. Oh, Fiji. Oh, it's a knock on, sadly, but Fiji steal interrupting Scotland's line out. But there is a knock on. Don't forget, Fiji have won the Pacific Nations Cup 2 years in a row now. Fiji do have a very good defensive line out, that's for sure. So there'll be a scrum down to Scotland inside Fiji's 22. Fiji are a man down, don't forget, and it is obviously Frank Lamani. So Armstrong Ravula is acting as 9, which does mean that that Fiji are down a man in the back line. And when you've got a team that's got Darcy Graham on one wing and Duan van der Merwe on the other, that is not a nice place to be. We are 7 minutes gone so far. 7 minutes left on Frank Lamani's yellow card. Excuse me. I'm so tired of a long week. Cold night here in Scotland, I think. Agree. I don't know. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's nuts. Frank Lamani, the number 9 for Fiji, got a yellow card. The fact that Caleb Clark didn't get a yellow card was just nuts. Scotland get another penalty, this time at the scrum. For the Fijian front row going straight to ground. Canaveri just trying to have a word with the referee. Referee not really, just not listening to him, really. I mean, look, England should have won that game. They kind of threw it away, but they did their stuff. They did well to get themselves back into it. And then obviously, all the All Blacks did too. But very frustrating from an England point of view. England fans' point of view. We should have won that game. So, sorry, not Ferguson. Ashman throws in. It's another advantage for Scotland, and they will get their first try. And it is Ewan Ashman who breaks off the back of the maul. So, Scotland score first. And it is through the big sorry, hooker, Ewan Ashman. Really good power there from Ewan Ashman to get himself over. Yeah, I think this could be rubbed off because Piers Kumon does go ahead. Oh, and there's an yeah, there's definitely yeah. Scotland might have this try rubbed off because Piers Kumon does uh, obstruct a tackle. I think this is going to be a no try because Piers Kumon does take out who's number 11, Longani Masi. He takes him out so that he can't make a tackle on Ewan Ashman. Yeah, that was obstruction, definitely. I mean, he's yeah, yep. So this is going to be a scratched out try. Scotland will be back to nil, but I think there was a penalty before. The thing is, I don't think you and Ashman did let him go. You can still see his hand on his back, but the difference is Pierre Schumann steps to the side to literally move into the attempted tackle. So I don't think it's you and Ashman's fault. It's Schumann's fault. I think I might be wrong, but it is a penalty to Scotland anyway. So they will probably kick to the corner and try and do the same thing again. Yeah, no, I can imagine. I I was watching the England. I was watching the England game right before this. Come on, Fiji. Your defensive lineouts are always quite good. Steal this ball. I almost went to this game. I will be at the game next weekend against South Africa. That's going to be exciting. So Scotland do get it through Gilchrist at the back. Darcy Graham almost up. Well, pretty much upended. Price. Hey, Jones. Rowe steps in field. Rowe is over. They do get their try. Great feat from Kyle Rowe there to get Scotland's first try. No doubt about that one. Kyle Rowe and oh, interesting. He's not showing his try scoring stats. It's not his first try, that's for sure. Darcy Graham does well there. Hmm. Kyle Rowe did well to avoid four tacklers there. Roz, do you mean if I am I going to stream the game live? No, we can't do that. We're not that. We're a commentary team. Um, not many play. Not many. In fact, I don't think any people on YouTube can legally stream the rugby match. Any rugby match because of well, for multiple would infringe on TV rights and everything like that. Yeah, Evan, you're right. That was a really good ball across the front there from Hugh Jones. Back to Hastings, who then just flicked it off to Rowe. Rowe steps in field, avoids three tacklers. Brilliant try there from Kyle Rowe. So Caleb Munsell gets restarted. There is still 4.5 minutes left on that Frank Lamani yellow card, which I think is just grossly unfair. Oh, it's a great run there from Dempsey. Kuman takes it in. Good hits from the Fijians. Oh, I can't see anything on the screen right now. We've just lost the stream. There we go. Price is going to kick downfield. Oh, he's popped it backwards, but it's fine. Play on. I've got much distance on it. And Fiji have come away with it. Oh, it's number 6, Darren Alangi. Oh, he's called back. Damn it, there was a knock on from Fiji. He was away there. He was away there if that wasn't a knock on. So Scotland will have a scrum here. They are on Scotland's 10-meter line. about 10 meters infield, I'd say. Um, Fiji have just 2 minutes 25 to survive until Frank Lamani comes back onto the field. Not operating without a scrum half at the moment. Caleb, what's his name? Armstrong. Oh, it's another penalty to Scotland at that scrum. And Fiji's scrum is just not fronting up. Despite their size, they're just going straight to ground every time. Yeah, and this is the thing: is this discipline from Fiji is it's almost become uncharacteristic from them now to be like this, but they are under a lot of pressure, especially because of the early yellow card, and they're conceding a lot of penalties. Their territory is poor. Scotland just keep pinning them back, and it's just easy exit. I mean, it's already 6 penalties conceded by Fiji in 12 minutes. New Zealand conceded a lot of penalties, and I think they conceded 12 the whole game. Ashman throws to the center, and I think that is uh, Cummings, Scott Cummings. Good run there from Tuipulotu. Price whips it out. Here is Cummings. Price, Hastings, John van der Merwe getting in the line. Good tackle on him by the Fijian number 13, and that is Vota. Oh, it's good hands. Skuman. Is it advantage? I don't think so. Gilchrist, Hastings, out to Tuipulotu, Darcy Graham, Kyle Rowe tries to bump off Longani Marcy. Rowe acting as scrum off. Zander Fagerson this time. He takes a good 2 meters to stop. Rowe again. Hastings to Pilotu. He takes it into the field himself. Oh, almost breaking the tackle of Kanikavata. Just 30 seconds left on that Frank Lamani yellow card. Fiji look to have stolen it here, but I think they've lost it forwards. They have. And then there's a penalty, and it looks like it'll be another yellow card against Fiji. And it's just accumulation of penalties, and that is not what Fiji needed when they were about to come back to a full complement. They're down to 13 for 20 seconds, but oh, not good for Fiji. And it is number 13, Apisalome Vota, who gets the second yellow card for Fiji. Fortunately, Frank Lamani will be back on the field basically now. Yeah, I mean, we haven't even seen Fiji play yet. They haven't had the ball. It's been all Scotland, and they're not helping themselves with Fiji. Ashman throws to Cumming. No, that's Gilchrist. Oh, they try a fancy little line-out move here. Here is Ashman on the wing. Darcy Graham. Darcy Graham is over in the corner. That is a really, really good line-out move that from Scotland. That was really good. And Darcy Graham, you just can't stop him scoring. He's nuts. Oh, Darcy Graham is so good. I would choose Darcy Graham before Duan van der Merwe. I'm not even joking. He's just, I rate him higher. Oh, no, it's probably flat. Good interlink there from Darcy Graham and Ewan Ashman. Brilliant rugby from Scotland. So, well, at least Frank Lamani will be back on the field now. Yeah, Shedderton. I'm hoping it doesn't happen, but it's not looking good for Fiji. They're putting on so many penalties. Hastings. Hastings drills it through right through the centre. 14 points to nil. Scotland with an early commanding lead. The fantasy team's doing well with this start. I'm not, to be honest, I haven't done fantasy league in ages. I used to be so good at it, but I don't have the time. I almost didn't have the time to do this flip and stream. Good try though from Scotland. So Caleb Muntz, he's really got to marshal his troops here. He kicks off. He goes for a shorter kickoff this time. Gilchrist rises. Oof, that could be a high tackle. He was falling, but they carry on through Ashman. Fagerson with the carry. That's Zander Fagerson, that is. Price is going to recycle here, probably looking for a box kick. Already having to get it over the massive Fijians. Duan van der Merwe chasing. Oh, brilliantly taken by Caleb Muntz. He is a star. Lamani back on the sorry, that was Armstrong Ravula. Frank Lamani back on the field now. Armstrong Ravula also acting as 10. It's a big run there from Nasila Sila in the midfield. Muntz. Oh, there could be obstruction there. And it's a penalty for obstruction. Crossing. And Fiji just not doing themselves any favours here. And that was, who was it in possession? It was Kanakai Vata. Oh, Scotland have been. Oh, you're joking. Darcy Graham looks like he's just got his second. Scotland thinking quickly. Darcy Graham catches, kicks, and then gets almost tackled to the ground. Carries on and scores. You are joking. How has that happened? And that is just Scotland reading it. Fiji with all their backs turned. Brilliant kick from Hastings. Darcy Graham puts it on the boot. That was so quick thinking from Darcy Graham. Catches it, immediately kicks it. Oh, he does get his foot to that. It's definitely not a knock on. He just touches that. His second foot actually is the foot that kicks it forwards. I mean, that is about 2 millimeters from being a knock on. He is so lucky. It's not a knock on. That's a try. This should be a try. It definitely clips his foot on the way down. So he catches it. Yeah, I mean, you won't see it from that camera angle, but I'm 90% sure that this touches his foot. Even if it just scrapes it, it doesn't matter. Yes, that touches his foot. Yep, and it will. The try will stand. The try will stand. No, Evan. It just touches his right foot before it bounces. Then his left foot kicks it forwards. So it's two kicks, but the first kick is so ineffective that it looks like it's not a kick. It just touches his foot. Definitely a try. I mean, definitely a try, but also insanely lucky. Darcy Graham's insanely lucky that that is a try. But it is a try. And that's already two tries in this game for Darcy Graham. He's chasing down Duan van der Merwe. Kanakavata still waiting for 5.5 minutes left on his yellow card. And Fiji need to sort this out. They need to get into the game. They haven't had the ball. In 19 minutes, they have not had possession. And that is the kind of play, that kind of heads up, quick thinking is what I flippant love watching. Hastings, he just drags this one slightly to the left. Not a bad kick, but it's going to be 19 points to nil. I love this kind of heads up rugby of just like, right, someone's in a good position. Let's just give it a shot. It's something I always want my fly half to do, but they never do. Fiji always playing the ref and bad circumstances. You mean blaming the ref? But yeah, no, Fiji is certainly just the ref is not really being given much of an option here. Fiji is infringing a lot. So Fiji kick a little bit longer this time. It does go to Gilchrist again in that red scrum cap. Price. Scotland haven't really even been tested once in defence. Price told to use it and does. Johan van der Merwe will get after this one. Doesn't find, it's not much distance taken. Caleb Muntz again. What a take! Lamani has to get it quickly off the floor. Armstrong Ravula feeding it straight into the hands of Hastings. No, it's Hugh Jones. Interception try straight under the stick. Scotland score again, and this is turning into destruction. And I get what Fiji are trying to do. They are trying to speed it up. They are trying to get a game going, and Scotland is just picking it off. This is bad. Fiji could get absolutely slammed in this game. Fiji are forcing it. Tries are mounting. Yeah, they really are. And Armstrong Ravula it's just too easy. I mean, he was passing to a player whose back was turned. Oh, it's not looking good for Fiji at all. Yeah, they do. They look a bit shocked by how this has started. They need to calm it down. Kanakai Vata looks pretty destitute on that sin bin. Canaveri and Frank Lamani need to grab the players and be like, what the hell are you doing? Start playing rugby. So 26 points to nil. Caleb Muntz will get us underway again. Caleb Muntz has actually played well so far. He's been pretty good. He's the only player who has. Dempsey, it is Dempsey. Dempsey with a good run. He gets out of the 22. So Price will probably be kicking down field off a box kick. And Fiji need to get need to find a try to get themselves back into this game. It is straight out on the full from Price. Not a good kick from him. And Fiji have a let-off. Now, finally, they'll have possession. Ben Russell is in the capital. He's in the crowd. He can't play. Fiji, they lose their line out. And Scotland are just pilfering everything from this Fijian side. Price kicks downfield. Again, he had to kick infield this time. Frank Lamani can't hold on, but he does regather on the floor. Darge trying to get over it. He can't quite get it. Now, Fiji need to retain possession for a bit, build some phases. Is that Kanakai Vata? It is, yeah, it is. Wait, okay, so no, sorry, it was Darren Nalagi who got the yellow card. Why kick it away? Okay, well, it's worked well for Fiji. And here is number 14, Karaolevu. Fiji into the 22. Muntz whips it wide to Armstrong Ravula. He's going to take it into the line. Almost making it through a tackle. Lamani. Penalty advantage penalty advantage for Fiji. Scotland infringing, and I think it's down to Ferguson. This is a good play from Fiji. What's his name? Karawalevu. Good run down the right hand side from him. Good carry there from Hetep. 23 minutes gone. Fiji finally building some phases, and they're playing under advantage. And there is the penalty. Now, Fiji have to go for the line here. There is no, or at least a scrum or something. There's no point in going for poles. Finally, Fiji doing something. And it looks like... Sorry, no, what am I talking about? It was Apisalomi Vota who was the yellow card. So, Muntz will be kicking to the corner. He is practically slap bang in the middle of the field. Fiji finally back to 15 men. 20 minutes since they last had 15 men. My God. Fiji have to score here to get themselves in the game. So, Canaveri, the captain, can he drag his team back into this match? Goes to the front. They've set the maul. Ferguson coming inside there, I'd argue. I'd say there's a penalty advantage here. Nope, it's going to be turned over. Unless Fiji can get this out. Yeah, I disagree. I think Scotland should have been penalised for going in the side of that maul. But that is another turnover for Scotland. Another let off. And the way with the Fijian scrum's been going so far, it'd probably be a penalty. So Price will have the feed to the scrum. It is on their 5 metre line, so it's not totally safe for the Scottish. But the way the Fijian scrum has been so far, it's not been good. Evan H, the score is beating time played. It still is. And there we go, penalty at the scrum. Scotland get the easy get out of jail free. And you've got to think that there'll be yellow cards coming for this front row soon. Hastings finds a decent touch. Fiji yes, Fiji are massively impacted by players not being able to play. Half their best, in fact, more than half their best players can't play. Next week, Fiji will be infinitely better. Ashman, Price. Price goes to Tuipulotu, out to Hastings. Van der Merwe. Rowe kicks forward. Darcy Graham's after it. It's a good pick up there from Karawalevu. He's on a break on the left-hand side. Karawalevu. Oh, he stopped. Oh, Darcy Graham trying to intercept that offload. But Fiji do have it, crucially. Muntz. Good carry from Fijian forwards just to keep possession. Lamani. Once again. Hetet. Oh, it's ripped and stripped. And it's a penalty, though, to Fiji. And Frank Lamani says, let's get going. Taps and goes. Scotland do manage to get 10. Oof. And here's Kanakavata. Lamani recycling. Using his forwards in the back line. Oh, it's... Oof. Darcy Graham was just waiting for that tackle. Lamani. Ikaniveri. Good carry from Ikaniveri. Lamani decides to go back to the blind side. Here's the guy who got the break. Karawalevu. Scotland told to release. Probably going to be a penalty here. Yep, penalty advantage to Fiji. Not rolling away. Not much he could do, to be fair. But, yeah, that's the way this works. Lamani goes back. Muntz. Good carry here from... Was that Darren Alangi? Looked like him. Lamani using his forwards again. Caniveri. Vota. Off to number 7. Salawa. Lamani again. Here's the forward, and I think that's Hetet. Or it might be Tawake. I think it's Tawake. Lamani. Here's Armstrong Ravula with a cross kick. Oh, Duan van der Merwe does really well there. And he's on a break, Duan van der Merwe. Has he got the pace? But they're called back for the penalty. He was scoring there if what's it called? If Fiji didn't have the penalty. I mean, yeah, that was a bit of a Hail Mary kick there from Armstrong Ravula. Yeah, I mean, it's a Hail Mary kick. It almost works, in fairness. But I think it was Longani Masi chasing that? Might have been Karawalevu. Bonipate Longani Masi. So Caleb Muntz will look for a 5-metre line out here, give his team a chance to get into this game, because at the moment they're only just starting to play. Oh, such a good pickup and run from Karawalevu. So, Canaveri, the captain, he will throw in at this line out. We're almost into the last 10 minutes of the first half. The line out is again stolen by Scotland. Dodge comes away with it. Scotland looking to get some space. And they kick downfield. It's come straight for Armstrong Ravula. He's going to run it back. Oh, he's kind of a bit indecisive. They do maintain possession. Lamani. Here is Hetet. And here's Armstrong Ravula. Number 11, Longani Marcy takes it on. Lamani goes out the back to Caleb Muntz. They're trying to whip it wide. They're trying to move Scotland around now, and they are doing that quite well. Here is Darren Alangi. Duan van der Merwe trying to hold him up. They're up to the 22. Counter ruck from Scotland. Don't manage to get hold of it. Oof, it's a good hit on Roti Sulia. Was an instep, but there's a penalty. Offside against Duan van der Merwe. So Fiji again will have another chance of the lineup, but it's just not working. And this is what I was saying, is that Fijian Drua's lineup has struggled this year. I mean, it was a while ago that Super Rugby ended, but still, Fiji need to get something before half time. Caleb Muntz does find touch on the 5-meter line. And they have to score something here. Otherwise, I think that's just game over. So, Caniveri. No, frozen stream. Caniveri go to the back. They do get their line out this time. They've set the maul. Looking good. This maul's looking much better. Oh, it's broken up, though. 7, that's Nalawa who breaks off. 2 meters short. Mani. Lamani is going to feed to the left. They're trying to hammer it with the forwards. Fiji close. Lamani. And Fiji have to score here. They really do. Or even try and play to get Scotland a yellow. Oh, Kathana Kavaita. Lamani tries to go himself. I think he might have scored that. Nope, he's played the ball back. Oh, it's a penalty advantage to Fiji. Tubavao. He's playing at 9. Changes direction. Goes to Salawa. Salawa tries to go to himself, but he's falls down in front of the post. They need a scrum off. Caniveri going to go himself. Tries to go under the sticks. Can't do so. Lamani. And there's a penalty. Here's a yellow card. It's going to be against Scotland. Who is it against? It looks like it might be Ewan Ashman. Ewan Ashman gets a yellow card. Now, the next 8 minutes for Fiji need to be huge. They need to get points to make this count. Lamani tap and go. Caniveri, the captain, trying to get this team back into the competition. Kanakavata. Rokosilia. All the props, all the forwards really trying to get involved here. Karawalevu is right on this wing. He's begging for it. Lamani is going to go the other way. Oh, Muntz. This is where Fiji has space. Armstrong Ravula whips it wide. And it is number 11, Longani Marcy. Gets it back in field to Armstrong Ravula. Armstrong Ravula. He's over the line and scores. Fiji do get their try. Armstrong Ravula with great strength. 33 minutes and 33 and a half minutes for Fiji to score their first point of the game. But they really needed that. They really needed that. Oh, it's a great step in there from Longani Marcy. And then the offload. Armstrong Ravula showed huge strength there. God, he did well. And I think it was Vota who forced him over the line. Really good play there from Fiji. Now, Scotland cannot afford to turn off because Fiji will start pumping them in. Caleb Muntz needs to be hitting his goal kicks here so he can drag his team back into the game. Go on, Caleb. Muntz, he's dragged it right, and it will remain 26 points to 5. Rowe with a missed tackle off that right-footed step in field by Logani Marcy. But Armstrong Ravula, what strength! What strength from the man. I'm just glad Fiji are in the game. It was getting a bit painful. So Scotland will have their first kickoff of the game, their first restart. With less than 5 minutes to play, Scotland do still have 7.5 minutes on that Ewan Ashman yellow card. Scotland kick deep. So Lamani just marshalling his troops, probably going to box kick here, try and find some territory. Good. Oh, penalty against Fiji. I don't actually know what that penalty was for. Obstruction? Oh, it's a really silly penalty for Fiji to give away. Really silly. And it looks like Adam Hastings will be taking a shot at goal. Interesting. So with 3.5 minutes to go, Scotland could pull clear by 24 points. Hastings got a long time on his clock, but he's still taking his time. He's got 20 seconds left. Yeah, I'm quite surprised that I suppose maybe because of the yellow card, but I'm surprised that Scotland took this penalty kick. But Hastings does slot it over, and it'll be 29 points to 5. We've got any comments that I've missed? So probably got one more restart out of Caleb Muntz in this half. He kicks off, goes quite long, hangs it just inside the 22, with Dempsey running it out. And Price will kick downfield. Decent box kick from him. Armstrong, it's Caleb Muntz who comes away. That's a bit of a high tackle there from Duan van der Merwe. Scotland trying to counter up, but can't quite get it. Caniveri stopped by a dual tackle from Pierre Skuman and Darge. Lamani going to kick downfield, playing some territory, but no real chaser on it. Rowe. Rowe gets melted by Nasila Silla, like properly cut in half. Oh, Jesus. Kyle Rose checking how many ribs got broken there. Bloody hell. So Scotland just looking to play out the rest of this half, I reckon. Waste as much time on that yellow card as they can. Not let Fiji get any momentum out of that try they scored. Price. Excuse me. Price kicks downfield. Duan van der Merwe to chase. Muntz again takes it well. Lamani goes to his forwards. And it is Rotuia Salia. Oh, tell you what, Ferguson close to playing the scrum off there. Lamani going to kick downfield. He just wants to keep it in Scotland's half. Rowe, the man who got obliterated, but still up. Here's Darcy Graham. Steps out of one tackle. Steps out of 2, 3, 4. Darcy Graham. And then gets stopped in his tracks by Frank Lamani. What a run from Darcy Graham. Fiji trying to ruck over. They've got it. Fiji have come away with it, and it's Salawa who carries over the halfway. Good carry from Salawa. Good leg strength. Lamani goes left. Muntz. Armstrong Ravula. Oh, sorry, Muntz. Sorry, it was Armstrong Ravula to Muntz. They look so similar. Lamani. Here's Armstrong Ravula acting at 10. He decides to go himself. Carried back by Dempsey. Good spot tackle by Piescom on that. Almost half time. Here we go. Vota. Muntz. Getting it wide. Using the... here's number 6. So it's Darren Alangi. Good carry by Karawelevu down the right-hand side. But he's put it down. He's gone again. He had to. Otherwise, they were losing that ball with Fiji. Oh, it's good movement there. Here's Muntz. Oh, he's realised he couldn't pass. Cuts back in field. Gets into the 22 to Caleb Muntz. Lamani going right. Nasila with a carry. Lamani. Fiji starting to get into this game properly now. Salawa with a carry. Fiji are building their phases. This is their 9th phase. Getting their big runners running. They've got to use these to soften this Scottish defence. Dodge and Hugh Jones with a double tackle. Caniveri. Lamani. Muntz. Armstrong Ravula whips it wide. Here's Longani Masi. Longani Masi is in the corner, but he's called back. I think there was a forward pass. And that's sad because Longani Masi was in. I think there was a penalty, though. Yeah, they'll come back for the penalty. Oh, sorry about this. You can't come here. You've got flipping claws off. So there is a debut here for Jordan. Jordan has come on for Kyle Rose. So clearly that shot to the what's it called? The ribs has really tickled him. So so this is debut for Jordan. That's good. He played really well when I last saw him playing for Glasgow. Muntz, what are they gonna? I mean, are they gonna go to the line? Are they gonna? Yeah, Rose just. I think it's just a bit of discomfort there after that rib tickler. Why has that happened? Did it just come back to the beginning? Okay, that was odd. So yeah, Kyle Rose off, replaced by Jordan. Oh, fraction. I think he was still in the air by a fraction of a second. Yeah, let's see. They cut him in half. So that is the end of the yellow card for Ewan Ashman. So he probably will start the second half. Fiji, they go to the front. They just want to make sure they keep the sign out. Oh, their maul goes straight to ground, but it was their own fault. Lamani gets to his forwards. Nasila with a carry. Dodge and Dempsey stopping him in his tracks. Lamani. Caniveri. The captain. Lamani. Oh, that might have been high. Yeah, there's another penalty. They'll come back for the penalty. Fiji have another chance. Ashman will make his way back onto the field. But Fiji are growing into this game. Wait, Scotland A versus Chile? Oh, I want to get tickets. Damn, I want to see Chile play. I actually might get tickets for that. I love Chile. And I might buy their kit. Yeah, I might finally get a Chile kit. Hopefully they're selling it in the stadium. That'd be awesome. Oh, I will not. I will definitely get a Chile kit if they are selling them in the stadium. Without a doubt, their red kit is nice. So it is Tawake who's going to tap and go. Lamani. Here's this. Who's that? That's Salawa with the carry. Another penalty advantage against Scotland. Oh, here's Nasila Silla. He's over. And they will get their try before half time. Their second try before half time. And it's Nasila Silla. If anyone deserves it throughout this first half, it's him. Fiji fighting their way back into the game. Oh, sorry, it was Darren Alangi. I thought it was Nasila, but it was Fiji. Sorry, Darren Alangi. And now this is looking a bit more interesting as a game. I mean, they could go down. They could close it to 17 points. Go on, Fiji. Show us what you can do. Great from Darren Lange. Glad they kept playing. Come on, Caleb. Come on, Caleb. Knock it over. Okay, don't get timed out. Okay, good. Oh, it's Armstrong Ravula kicking, and he misses it. Ravula? No, it's Ravula. So that is halftime, guys. So Fiji do get their way back into the game. 29 points to 10. So Scotland obviously still with a 19-point lead, but Scotland for I'd say the last 10 minutes certainly of that half, giving away a lot of penalties, looking a bit like their discipline was kind of fractured. I will see you in about 10 minutes for the second half. Don't go anywhere because I think the second half's going to kick off. But see you then, guys, and until then, we will be what's it called? We will be well, not far away. Now, Right, that should be us back live, everybody. The teams are running back onto the field. I will let you know of any changes that have happened. I can't see any as of yet. Um, oh, excuse me. Right, so Fiji need to have a really big second half here, leading off the back of that. Good close to the first half. Listening to this walking around the heli deck of my ship out in Guyana. Fair enough. Cheers, Simon. Hope it's hope it's pretty good on the heli deck. Sounds hella scary. Yeah, heli scary. Not really. I'd love to go another. I'd love to go on another helicopter. It's been a long time since I went on my first and only helicopter ride. One Scott. To be honest, I suppose I do want Scotland to win, but I want this to be a really close game. That'd be ideal. So we're just waiting for kickoff. I will be at the game next weekend against South Africa. Very keen for that. I don't. Doesn't look like we're going to get media tickets, but I will be there regardless because I do have tickets. I do have normal tickets as well, just in case. So Scotland playing left to right. Hastings will get us underway. Hastings kicks the ball and goes deep into the 22, straight to Frank Lamani. Lamani's going to kick downfield. I don't think he's going to find touch. Doesn't. Hastings? Or was that? No, it's number 23, so it's Jordan. No, 22, Jordan. Jack Dempsey takes it up almost halfway. Price, Skuman, again almost up to halfway. Price again. Hastings feeds Cummings. Good tackle behind the gain line there for Fiji. Ferguson with a good carry. Price looking for a box kick here, I think. Yeah, and he launches it downfield. Not cleaned up. No, it's not backwards. So Fiji managed to retain it through Frank Lamani. Darren Langi acting as scrum half. Feeds headset. Frank Lamani going to box kick again. Does so. Oof. Cummings close to a charge down there. Falls for Jordan. Oh, looks semi-high there from Thane Kavata. Ashman with the carry. Price looking for a box kick. He not too far. No, in fact, very little distance on that kick from Price. Fiji do manage to claim it. Here is Armstrong Ravula trying to get around the outside of Dempsey. Manages to stay in, gets the ball free. Here's headset. Yeah, that's headset. Trying to strip it Scotland, but they can't do so. Lamani, Muntz. Oh, it's a big hit on the midfield player. Here's Armstrong Ravula. Sorry, that's Muntz. Here's Armstrong Ravula. Vota. There is big Tawake in the midfield using his offloading skills. Lamani. Vota. Feeds Salawa. He's had a good game as for Salawa. Good carrying. Still going. Lamani. Oh, straight to ground is Tawake. Fiji really doing well to keep possession. Phase at number 8. There is headset. No, sorry, that was kind of very. Oh, it's a good carry from Tubavao, but I think there might be nope, not backwards. So carry on. Here is Longani Marcy with a good carry. They're almost up to the 22 off Fiji. They're in 12th phase right now. Oh, I can't. Is that Vota? Well, there might be a head knock there. Here's Rotui Salia. Good carry from him. Fiji attacking really well, but Scotland are getting some serious dings here. Tawake with a carry. 16th phase for Fiji. Lamani decides to skip Hetet and go right into the back line. Here is Kanekavata. Lamani going to go to the left. Muntz. No, sorry, it's Armstrong Ravula. They really do have they're interchangeable, Armstrong Ravula and Muntz. Ikaniveri out to Armstrong Ravula. I'm just going to say Ravula, it's easier, quicker. Longani Masi fighting to try and get forwards. Eventually scragged back. Oh, here's Ravula to Muntz. John van der Merwe strips him completely and he's off. Van der Merwe is, he's tackled from behind. Otherwise, he was free to the races. Very good tackle from behind. I think it was from Lamani. Price. Ferguson. And Price looking for a kick. Kicks downfield. Really good challenging ball that. And Muntz has done brilliantly to get that ball straight into a sandwich of Scottish players. John van der Merwe. No, sorry, that was Dempsey really trying to get Ferguson trying to get a strip. Lamani kicks downfield. Ooh, and he's kicked it on the full. He's kicked it out on the full, and that brings that long play ball in play phase to an end. 5 minutes, bloody hell. Okay. So Kyle Rowe went off just before halftime due to a hamstring problem, not because of the hit from Nasila Silla. And it looks like number 3, so Samuel Eto'o, is receiving some attention on his ankle. And he doesn't look comfortable. Means we might see Corey Dua. Might see him quite early. Well, actually, not that early. Johan van der Merwe sporting a shaved hairdo this time. So Scotland do win their line out through Fagerson, lining up their backline players. Oh, and Dempsey is straight through a hole. Dempsey with a huge carry up to the 22. Fiji eventually bring him down. Price. Hey, oh, who was that? Jordan, it looked like. And Scotland do eventually go out. But I think that kick came off a Fijian, so I think it's a Scottish line out. What a carry from Dempsey, though. My God. I think that's a Fiji ball. I think that should be a Fiji ball. It was Hugh Jones who tried the stab through, and then it was Jordan, who carried it. I think carried it out. If you hear some fireworks, that's because it was Diwali. So I don't. It's certainly not anymore. But so Ashman. So it was a Scotland ball. Ashman comes away with it. Good tackle on Tuipulotu, but it's a forward pass from Ashman to Tuipulotu. It will be a scrum to Fiji. Now, have they sorted it out? Will they just concede another penalty? Any comments? Any comments while we got this break in play? No, not at the moment. Not since Simon. So do chuck a comment down if you feel like having your say on the game. Let me know who you think's playing well. If you feel like someone in particular is playing badly or well, let me know. So Lamani will have the put into the scrum. Kanakaivata. Oh, he totally throws off Price before getting smacked backwards. And penalty to Fiji. Took up the space. Did Hastings? No. It was Darge. Darge is the one penalised. Excuse me. Muntz kicks downfield. Finds a good touch. Gets play into Scotland's half. So Scotland have conceded 7 penalties already. Here is Salawa. He flicks it away to the number 11, Longani Masi. He's held up, and I don't see this ball going to ground. And it'll be a turnover of possession. Ewan Ashman at the center of that, holding Longani Masi up. Fanakalaita. That's how you say his name. I think there are going to be some changes. It looks. Who's that? Is that Voce Voce or Mirror Mirror? I think that's Mirror Mirror. You and Ashman lucky not to get a second yellow card there. Yeah, the way he was speaking, it sounded like he was going to give a yellow card. Yeah, that should be. It doesn't matter that he's already got one. That should be a yellow card, therefore red. I don't care. He was never bent. That should have been a yellow, and therefore a red. I don't care. It doesn't matter what's come before. You have to look at the play on its own. So we've got Dylan Richardson, and we've got Rory Sutherland, and 21, Jamie Dobie coming on. And I tell you what, Dylan Richardson has come on specifically because of what's just been said. So, Fiji trying a really good front. Line of man, and Caniveri's going to go over. What a try from Fiji, the simplest of line-out moves. And that is Fiji back in this match. Caniveri canters down that left-hand side and goes over. The Fijian captain flying like a Fijian always does. So they go to the, he goes right to the front. He gets the ball back, and then Darcy Graham gets dummied. It's the most basic dummy too. Oh, Darcy Graham, what are you doing, mate? Caniveri, I love that guy. I love it, Caniveri. I'm so happy he scored. Tell you what, he's lost weight. Still huge, but he's lost weight. Looking lean. So Armstrong Ravula looks like has taken over the kicking duties. He needs to get this. And he does get this one. 29 points to 17. We are 10 minutes gone in the second half. What a try from Fiji. So basic. And Caniveri goes over untouched. I love it. So, tell you what, Scotland kicked that very deep. And Fiji do come away with it. Lamani going to feed his forwards to try and get himself a better field position for probably a box kick. Yeah. Scotland have only scored 3 points since Fiji scored their first try. Voce Voce is on for Rotui Salia. Scotland looking to take it quickly through Jordan. Is it Jordan? Yeah. John van der Merwe. He's surely the Thana Kavata should have gone for the pilfer there. Oh, Hastings steps in field, gets it away to Jamie Dobie. Will Scotland score straight back? No, they've knocked it on. Now Fiji are going to try and come back at them. Dylan Richardson, don't forget, plays for the Sharks out in South Africa. Lamani picks the ball up and he's going to kick downfield. Tell you what, Fiji are back in this game. Don't forget, Scotland were 26-0 up, and now it's 29-17. Hastings stepped in field, and it was good. It was good. I mean, that tackle there from the Fijian number 7, Salawa, was very important on Hastings. This is something Scotland seem to do. They start like a open freight train and then just suddenly just go off. So Dylan Richardson with his first line-out throw. And Scotland do win it. It's sloppy. Johan van der Merwe has to pick up. He beats, doesn't actually get away from the tackle of Nasila Sila. Dobie. Richardson, first carry of the game. Good carry, makes 2 meters. Price. Ferguson. Oh, it's a good. Oh, Lamani tries to get a big shot. Scotland breaking down the left-hand side. Johan van der Merwe. Oh, it's a good ankle tap on him. Dobie. It's to Hastings. Hastings goes wide. Cummings in the midfield. Dobie again. Hastings. Oof, thinking about the kick. Decides not to. Oh, Darcy Graham. Darcy Graham will get his hat trick. Scotland finally gets some more points through a Darcy Graham third try. And that is just not what Fiji needed. I think it was Jordan who made the initial kind of half break, and then the offload to Darcy Graham was just perfect. Who gets the ankle tap on him? Doesn't look like anyone did. It looks like he just fell over. Let's see. So there's the half break. The offload is brilliant, and it's a poor tackle by the Fijian on Darcy Graham. Just bounced off him. So I don't know if the kick's been. No, it hasn't yet. Hastings slaps over the kick. 36 points to 17. Bugger. I tell you what, Jordan on his debut has had a very good impact on this game. It was a poor tackle from Vota. I think it might have been Taboval. Oh, tell you what. Oh, Karawalevu was almost over in the corner off that kickoff. Bloody hell. Cameras weren't even on him. Armstrong Ravula with a brilliant kick. Oh, and I tell you what, Dempsey just had a hack at it. Oh, he should have done better than that. He should have stepped in field and put his weight into it. But Dylan Richardson has a defensive 5-meter line out. Richardson goes to the back. Oh, that's not straight. There was a challenge, so Fiji will get the line out. Oh, sorry, get this. What are they going to choose, line out or scrum? I think they're going to go for a line out. Yep. Scotland have really put themselves under pressure there. So, Ikaniveri, the captain, will have a line-out throw on the 5-meter line. Fiji just need to get this ball and make a solid maul. They throw it to the back. That's not straight either. That should have been turned over, just like Scotland's, but it wasn't. Scotland challenged. Maul's gone to ground and turnover possession. That seems fair because Scotland should have got the possession after that, not throw it straight through. That seems fair for me. Yeah, that's fair because Fiji should have lost that lineup. So Scotland will have a defensive scrum here. Fiji's scrums today have been awful. Scotland have had to make 165 tackles to Fiji's 84. Christ. Fiji have missed 20 tackles, though Scotland have missed 12. Scotland it's part of their game. They make a lot of tackles. So can Fiji produce something here to turn this scrum over? Or at least maybe try and force a penalty? Get themselves back into the game after the Scotland try. So Dobie will have the feed. Dobie gets it under. Scotland definitely winning the scrum. Fiji buckling. Scotland getting the penalty. And again, that Fijian front row just completely imploding. Fiji's scrum has been mega penalised today. So Hastings will have An easy get out of jail free. Brings play up to just outside their own 22. So Dylan Richardson, the Sharks player, the South African Sharks player in Scotland, playing for Scotland. This line out, he finds his man. He's got the ball at the back. Scotland got them all rolling forwards. It is moving forwards, and there's going to be a penalty advantage there for that. Dylan Richardson goes, brings play up to the 10-meter line. Dobie, Tuipulotu, out the back. Hastings. Oh, he does a brilliant pass to Van der Merwe, but Van der Merwe does get tackled. Dobie. Dempsey with a carry. Dobie going right. Here's Jordan. Jordan with a beautiful offload to Johan Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe over the 10-meter line for Fiji's 10-meter line. Dobie with a recycle. Oh, that was almost a late hit from Fiji on Hastings. Dobie. Dobie again. Here's Cummings. Sorry, not Cummings. Gilchrist. Oh, here's Hastings. Here's Jordan. Jordan's got the inside line. Breaks one tackle. Almost up to the 22. Dobie. Oh, it's great. Oh, good hands there from Gilchrist. Dobie. Oof. Playing the 9. There should be a penalty advantage. Here's Richardson. Good carry from Richardson. Fijian missiles. Fagerson midfield. Lamani trying to get over it. Can't do so. Dobie off to Fagerson. Fagerson with a good carry. Dobie. Richardson does well to stay on his feet for a bit. Fiji looking for a turnover and getting it. We're about halfway through the second half. One try each. And yeah, actually, that's it. One try each. One converted try each as well. Just waiting for this penalty to be taken. Tuipulotu was brilliant there. So really good flat pass there from Adam Hastings. Adam Hastings playing well. So this looks like Valentini. Yep. Kemuli Valentini is coming on, as well as I think that is Natave and number 18. So Kore Duadua. So we got Natave coming on for Hetet, Kore Duadua for Tawake, and Valentini for Taboval. So don't forget, this is Valentini. Kemuli Valentini is brother of Rob Valentini. So it's a big set of changes there. We haven't had Dolocoto yet, so the captain, Icaniveri, is still on the pitch. Yeah, there he is. Icaniveri is going to throw in at this line out. Scotland changes coming on now. Max Williamson, I think on debut. So Icaniveri throws to the back of the line out, but they're told to wait as subs are being made. So let's see who is coming on for Scotland. There are quite a few. I think Darcy Ray is coming on. Let's see. Scott Cummins going off, so I think that's Max Williamson on. Rave if it's Arne Fagerson. Who else we got? No, haven't told us yet. Oh, it's definitely not straight from Fiji. Not straight from Fiji. No, it wasn't. It was awful. 20 minutes left in this game. What do you reckon, guys? Anyone in the chat, chuck in. What do you think? What do you think the final score will be? Scotland do still have a 19-point lead as we enter the last 20 minutes. Geez, 67,500 people at Murrayfield for this game. Dolakoto does come on for Canaveri the last 20 minutes. And hopefully the Fijian scrum can be a bit more stable. It looks more stable. In fact, it looks like it's got a bit of... No, there we go. It's now going back. Oh, but the ball was taken out. Good run from Tuipulotu. Good tackle from Muntz, though. Jordan kicks forward. Oh, it's a great pickup by Longani Marcy. Lamani feeding his forwards. Williamson's lucky. He was definitely offside there. Lomani is going to kick downfield. Good take from Jordan. Jordan's having a cracking debut. Change of direction. Hastings out the back to Hugh Jones. Hugh Jones stabs it forwards. Oh, the bounce is good for Hugh Jones. Off the floor to Fagerson. Dobie. Dempsey with a carry. Oh, it's a Richardson with a good carry. He's 2 meters out. Dobie passes back in field. Is it Darcy Graham? No, it's Williamson. No, it is Darcy Graham. Darcy Graham's got his 4th. It looks like he's hurt. So Darcy Graham goes level with Dion van der Merwe for top try scorer for Scotland. That was so good though from Hugh Jones. The bounce was cruel for Fiji. And then Dempsey with a great carry. Such a good try from Darcy Graham. So Hastings still kicking. Yep, Hastings still kicking. Makes it 43 points to 17. Sadly, now it's becoming a bit of a cricket score. And it looks like we've got another change coming here. And I think it's Nalanga. It is. It's Waka Nalanga. Who's he coming on for? Who is he coming on for? No. Who is that? Armstrong Reville. Does look like him. Yeah. No, he's not. He's going on for Vota. Apisalome Vota. Great. Now there are like 3 players that look the same or have the same hairstyle. Looks like Frank Lamani's also been replaced by Kuravoli. Yep, Kuravoli is on. Nalanga is on. And this is his debut, by the way, from Nalanga, Wakan Nalanga. They kick long. Falls for... Who the fuck is that? Dempsey. Forever Young? What do you mean? So, Dobie kicks downfield. He's not found a good. He hasn't found touch. Here is Armstrong Ravula. No, it's Muntz. God, I can't tell the difference between them. Good carry in midfield from the forwards. Here's Currie whipping it right. Fiji just not really getting much ground. They're struggling to get over the Scottish defence. Currie goes back to Muntz. Muntz chips over the top. Oh, it falls really well for Valentini. He might be held up here, though. No, he's got his knee down. Currie. Oof, that's gone backwards. Muntz has to pick it up. Currie to his forwards. And this is Koraduadua. There we got Rutna Silla at the back to Armstrong Ravula. New man, Wakanalanga. 15 minutes left to play. There's Armstrong Ravula. Good carry there from Voce. Oh, it's a big carry there from Natave. And it should be a turnover here from Scotland, and it is. Scotland getting the turnover at that ruck. And it is Thanakavata who was turned over there for not releasing. It looks like Darcy Graham will be coming off, which means Stafford McDowell must be coming on. Okay, so Darcy Graham's going for an HIA. So Darcy Graham does have a chance to draw level with a history maker with 5 tries against Wales. God, long time ago. Can't remember his name though. So Scotland, 13 lineouts, lost 1. Fiji, 7 lineouts, lost 3. Richardson throws to the middle. It's not straight there. This is good from Scotland in the midfield. Who's number 18? Darcy Ray. Fiji get the turnover. Here is Valentini. It's a big centre, Valentini. Fiji trying to hold on to possession here. And penalty to Fiji. Hands on the floor before going for the steal. And it's against Dylan Richardson. So Caleb Muntz will try and eat off as much distance as he can for Fiji here. Brings play probably up to about the 10-metre line for Scotland. No, just over the 10-metre line for Scotland. So it's not a bad kick from Caleb Muntz. Decent kick from Caleb. Fiji, they throw to the middle. Currie feeds his winger in Karawalevu. God. Oh, that looked bad. Endo gone up bloody over and bloody head over biscuit. And Silla picks up. Scotland told to release. Fiji just doing a lot of little pick and goes. Oh, there's a knock on from Fiji. Scotland will have it. But it'll be a scrum down to Scotland. Frustrating for Fiji, but it's just, yeah. Okay, number 20. Mira has come onto the field. So it's the first time Mira has played since they lost to England in the quarterfinal. He's come on for Darren Alangi. He's played well today. Who's that? I think that's the last Scottish player to come on. Gregor Brown. Dempsey goes off. Gregor Brown comes onto the field. Dempsey's had a good game. So this is first game at Murrayfield, Gregor Brown. A lot of phone torches being held up in the night sky of Edinburgh at Scottish Gas Murrayfield. Both front rows going down. It is Jamie Dobie to feed the scrum. So they'll reset. We're about to go into the last 10 minutes of this clash. Scotland will be happy so far. Although they'll be annoyed that they let Fiji come back into the game, but they've done well to weather that and now kick on. So the scrum is set. Fiji just need to make sure they hold this one up. They don't want to give away a penalty. Ball is in. Dobie's fed the ball, and the scrums go down. He is told to use it, though. Dodge feeds him. Sorry, Ferguson feeds Dobie. Now it's out to the right-hand side, left-hand side. Here's Johan van der Merwe. Cuts in field. Good tackle there from Mira. Oof, big hit on number 17. Who's number 17? Roy Sutherland. Oof, big out the back pass. Here's Jordan, steps in field, beats one, gets the ball away to Hugh Jones, who knocks it on. Too close, who tries to gather. Unfortunate there from Hugh Jones. It was such a good offload from Jordan. He has had a great game since he came on. Played so well, Tom Jordan. So Fiji will have this put into the scrum, just inside their own half, 5 meters from touch. And we're into the final 10 minutes. Oh, and Fiji scrum destroyed there by Scotland. And there's could be a yellow card here. Oh no, it might just be a warning. But it is a penalty to Scotland. Yeah, so the referee just saying, look, I don't want to give a yellow card, but I will if it's deserved. And I imagine it will happen because it just hasn't changed. Right, so Scotland have a line out just inside Fiji's 22. Richardson will have another throw in at this line out. Oh, that's not straight, but it does go to the front to Gilchrist. Richardson has it at the back now. Fiji, yeah, there's a penalty against Fiji for dragging it down. Could be a yellow card coming up. Oh, stop it, Hastings. Hugh Jones whips it wide. Johan van der Merwe will score in the corner. He does get a try today. Now that was a flippin' nice pass out the back from Hastings. What a try. And just with one try, Johan van der Merwe breaks the Scotland try scoring record again. God, this was good from Adam Hastings. Oh, stop it. That is outrageous. That's outrageous. Hugh Jones does really well. Good pass from him too. God, John Van Merwe never stopped scoring for Scotland. Oh, and what a kick from Hastings. Oh, 50 points to 17 now with 7 minutes to go. Tuipulotu's little out the back passes have been so good today. Hastings might get man of the match. Although, I mean, so might Darcy Graham for 4 tries. So we'll see. Fiji try to get the speed of the game up by kicking off quickly. Less than 7 minutes to play now. Out the Hastings. It's not the greatest of passes wide, but he does whip it wide to Stafford McDowell. Or that might be advantage against Fiji for paying the scrum off. Whips it wide. Darcy Ray with a good carry. It's been a long time since we've seen him play. Dobie at the back. Hastings. Hastings goes to Jordan. Oh, John Van der Merwe's got a break again. Beats one, and then he's hit from behind. Dobie thinks about one way and the other, then decides to go himself. Gets a bit munched on that one. And penalty to Fiji. 6 minutes left. Currie trying to get the ball. Yeah, I've got to admit, Thanakai Vartas had a great game. He's made some critical tackles. Oh, it's an awful kick from Caleb Muntz. He hasn't found touch. Here is Jordan. Whips it wide. Oh, it's a beautiful offload from Stafford McDowell to his reserves for hooker. Who is it? No, it's not. It must have been Darcy Ray. Is it? Yeah, maybe. Dobie, they're up the field now. Here is Williamson with a good run. Dobie. Hastings gets it wide. Oh, and it's a brilliant run there from Ferguson. Hugh Jones gets it out wide. Hugh Jones still going. Hugh Jones. He reaches and scores. I think this will be a try. That's the thing, is if he uses his knees, it's not a try. If he just reaches, it's a try. Because they're checking if the tackle is complete. Oh, into the final 5 minutes. And sadly, this has got away from Fiji. Brilliant. Yeah, he uses his knees to propel himself. Yeah, that's not going to be a try. Shouldn't be. Yeah, so he's flat on the floor. Uses his arms to get up, and then uses his knees to push off. No try. Yeah. So sadly, no try. But I mean, still, bloody good play from Hugh Jones. Double movement is the call. It'll be a penalty to Fiji. That would have been a brilliant try if it was legal. What? I mean, suddenly Scotland comes to life. Playing bloody well at the moment. So Caleb Muntz finds touch outside the 22. Darcy Graham gets player of the match. No surprises there. So Fiji win their line out. Currie. Oh, Valetini slips into that tackle. Muntz out the back. Good carry there from Valetini. Scotland try, and Fiji win the penalty, not rolling away. Muntz will try and eat up as much territory as possible with the last 4 minutes to play. So Fiji get the play into Scotland's half. It's not far off Scotland's biggest win against Fiji. Fiji win another good line out. And Valetini with a good carry. Gets up over halfway. Oh, he's stopped in his tracks, though, by Tuipulotu. Currie feeds his forwards. Currie feeds Voce. Come on, they need to put something on here now, Fiji. Get over 20. 3 minutes to play. Currie. Valetini steps in field. He's not really had as much impact. And Scotland get the penalty. It's sad because Fiji did look like they were getting back into the game. 2.5 minutes. Oh, I didn't expect it to be this bad after that comeback from Fiji, but Darcy Graham had other plans. Hastings has had a brilliant game at 10. So Scotland throw to the front to Williamson. Scotland getting a good rolling maul on. Here it is. Moving forwards. Richardson has it at the back. Other forwards joined. Ferguson joins it. This looks like it could go all the way, this one. It's edging forwards. No, there could be an advantage coming. Nope, Dobby's going to have to use it. Goes to Tuipulotu. Out the back to Hastings. Hastings with a cross kick. Here is Hugh Jones. Hugh Jones gathers and he scores. Easy as that. Scotland get another try. And Scotland do get their biggest ever win against Fiji. Hugh Jones gets his second try of the game. Brilliant kick from Hastings. So now Scotland. Oh, and they might. Now they will have a restart after the kick. Hastings. Hastings draws it back in. 57 points to 17. $57 points to 17. Bloody hell, how did it get to this? So Fiji do go short on this kickoff. It goes straight to Gilchrist. All Scotland have to do now is kick it out, but it looks like they're going to play on. Richardson out the back to Hastings. Hastings, Hugh Jones. Stafford McDowell with the carry. Dobie. Oh, Fiji have got it. Oh, Fiji almost got it. But Scotland come away with it. Oh, and there's a free running here. Here is Tom Jordan. He's away from one. Oh, and his ball goes past Dylan Richardson. It is play on, though. Dobie continuing to play. Minute into extra time. Oh, it's good hands there from Scotland. Tuipulotu gets to Jordan. Jordan to Stafford McDowell. Oh, there goes the stream, because of course it would. Give me uno secondo. Glad that it's near the end of the game, not very close to the end. Scotland still playing with the ball. Sutherland with a good charge. So, Darcy Graham gets man of the match. Hastings could have got it, in all honesty. Johan van der Merwe can't get away. Oh, here we go. Here's Hugh Jones. Gets it in field. Gobi, back to van der Merwe. Van der Merwe's got to score this, surely. And van der Merwe will streak away, scoring under the poles, and Scotland do get one final try. And Scotland break 60. Brilliant play there. Oh, no, he's out. It's going to be called back. It's going to be called back because it must be because yeah, foot and touch by Hugh Jones. No try. No try. Oh, it's unfortunate. That's literally a thing of inches. And so the score will remain 57 points to 17. Scotland get an absolute hammering of Fiji, their biggest win over them in history. 57 points to 17. That's the end of the game. Scotland get their get their autumn internationals underway in thrilling and high-scoring fashion. Fiji, admittedly hugely underpowered, had sections of that game where they really looked like they were in it, but just couldn't handle it towards the second half of that second half. But the thing I love about Fiji is they're always happy. They're always so chilled about it. Big smiles, and a good game to watch. That's been my coverage of Fiji versus Scotland, guys. Don't forget to check out BitDefender, our sponsor. Thanks for watching along with me. Don't forget we've got the review of the game coming out essentially straight after this. That's me for the weekend. Have a great weekend. Have a good Sunday. And we'll probably see you next weekend for a couple of games. Until then, guys, have a good one, and see you then. Cheers.